Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently just swinging from rebellion to rebellion here. We've won all of them so far, but we've got yet another one here, so this is going to be interesting. We can transfer this vassal over and we're going to do exactly that. Wonderful. So we are making our way into various rebelling locations over here. You can see who all is rebelling right now. All of our troops are up over here dealing with the last rebellion, other than a few that we are raising up over here, and this will be absolutely fine. I'm interested in seeing where these guys go, although we may actually want to go slow siege at this guy's capital. And you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. We do have ticking war score against us right now because we don't occupy any of their territory, but we are slow sieging up here. 7 months until that is done, and these guys are making their way in. So we should, in theory, be able to turn this right on around. That's wonderful, and we'll raise up our last few units over here, and we're just going to go start sieging in this capital. There we go. Excellent. Some stones are better left unturned. So we're making our way over, and these guys are embarking right now. I would like to catch them, but that's just not in the cards right now. Of course, we are going to come on down over this way and hopefully fight some of these troops. We have a learning perk available, and we're going to take Learn on the job. Excellent. And how's this siege going? 3 months. Good. All is looking manageable-ish. 3 years on this slow siege means that we honestly probably should not slow siege here. This is a fort level 2 fort compared to a 6, and I'd rather slow siege there. Okay. 3 months left here. And we're just making our way on in with various forces, and we'll get these guys knocked out of this war soon enough. So we should definitely be bringing these guys into this capital. There's no doubt about that. And these guys, I'm actually going to have them join us down over here. Okay. We want a siege up here, which now means that ticking war score, this is still not giving us a war target. That might update and come back. We'll see. We're going to head down over this way for now. They still apparently control the war target. Okay. Good to know. How are we doing with our slow siege over here? It's slow, but 4 months. That's not too bad. The Northmen just declared on us yet again. They keep doing this. It's very annoying. They need to stop. At least while we're doing our rebel crushing thing. They always declare while we're embroiled in another war, which, I mean, makes sense. Can we raise up a holy order to deal with them? There are no holy orders. And we don't have the gold to create one. Okay. They want 835 gold to get paid off. We'll fight them. We'll be able to handle them, I think. Should not be a big deal. Okay, so we won that. Fantastic. And we're going to come in and win this as well. Factions are being created against us. We're not surprised by this in the slightest. The slow siege will be done soon. You can see here they do still have ticking war score. But it's no longer enough for them to win. So we're going to come around over this way, and probably, I don't want to go that way. I want to go this way. And we're going to, not exactly. We're going to come around like this and slow siege their capital. Excellent. And I'm actually going to turn these guys right on around. Along with these guys. And we're going to make our way up over this way. I don't like it. But it's what we have to do. We have to go deal with the Northmen. Ooh, hello. Nope, that's not ticking war score on our side there. Okay. For a second there, I thought it was. But absolutely not. So we'll win this siege shortly enough. And they will run out of ticking war score eventually. Or maybe we'll swing it with the ticking war score. That would be very nice. I'm going to have these guys actually stop back over here. And then come up over here. I'd love to stack wipe these couple of guys. And the reason that I want to do this is because I want to spread these out a bit. And I'm not shocked that these guys are attempting to embark. But they also are failing in their embarkation. We took prisoners in a siege. We're up to positive 5% war score over here because of this. And I don't really care about these guys, I don't think. Let's just head over to this barony here. This is a fort level 4, so that will be a little bit faster, or rather slower to siege than this one was, but that's fine, I guess. Okay. We're moving in with our siege weapons at long last. We'll imprison this guy. And that does mean we need a new chancellor, and we will put in an actually good one this time. On domestic affairs, wonderful. And where are the Northmen? There they are. 9,000 troops. So naturally, we're going to need to allow them to do some reinforcement. So we'll just move up. Actually, we'll move all of these troops up here for now. And we'll get them spread out. And we're going to need to wait for these guys to come up as well. They are going to need to... Yeah, these guys are just outrunning us. So we're going to split these in half. We're going to send them... half of them up over this way. I just want them to take different routes. And half of them over this way. That is not a different route. There you go. And then our siege weapons are going to move in and siege this capital. Excellent. We're going to arrive up over here, and this is a fort level 3, so that's not going to be too bad to siege. Excellent. And this fort level 4, that's 16 months. I do feel like we should try to go somewhere else. They're still raising their troops here. Fort level 6. This one is fort level 4. 5. 5. This one's 3. That's a little bit better. Let's head on in over here. Yeah, those are not great. Once that ticking war score flips, then, I mean, it's going to be really, really big for us. But right now, no ticking war score flipping, which is sad. But this siege will be done in 3 months, and their goal is independence, and attacker controls war target, which means we need to occupy their territories. We do have some of their territories occupied. Well, maybe it has to be this guy's territories. I don't know. We'll find out. And we are fighting this guy's troops. That's a victory for us. And 10 months on this siege. We'll call that acceptable. 17 days here. And then we're going to siege this tribe. This should, in theory, not really be a particularly big problem. There we go. The ticking war score has gone away. And I believe ticking war score should be on our side now. How are these guys doing on their siege? Not great. They still have 6 months left on that, and there's only 7,600 of them. Do we have any unraised troops? I don't believe so. We have 1,000. To that end, I'm going to raise those 1,000 up here. And they're going to walk in and slow siege in this level 3 fort. Excellent. Okay, so we have reinforcements on the way. Oh, these guys did stack up. I wish they hadn't. Okay, now they're not stacked. Did we just win a siege? I think we did. Where? Not here. We're not even in position over here. We won a battle. That's the thing. What siege is this? Oh, this one. Yeah, that's fine. I already knew about that one. Okay, sounds good. So we're going to send these guys up to here, and then these guys up to here, just so they can resupply and reinforce a bit while we wait for our reinforcements. They're a long ways behind, but that's okay. We're not in a huge rush here. Things are going pretty well in this war. These guys are taking heavy attrition, and they are going to take this fairly soon. We should probably move in. Let's go ahead and head on in. We have comparable numbers of troops to them, and they are losing supplies, so that is good. We did just win another siege, and that was this siege. So this is now dealt with, and we're going to come on in over here with these troops. Great. We're going to win this siege shortly. We lost a siege as well. That was always going to be the case, and the Norsemen are... I mean, they're making progress. They're going to finish that before we get there, I think. And these guys, they can come on in over this way as well. Yep, that is indeed exactly what they're going to do, and we're just going to group up. They have other locations over here that they need to siege before they get taking war score. Ooh, look at this! They're actually fighting these neutral enemies. We're going to head in and help them. This is huge. We actually are going to win this. That's enormous. We can call a hunt. We're not going to do that at this time. We also won another siege, and that is Bukhara. That is this. Fantastic. So we won that siege. We're up to 59% war score. I want these guys to walk in over here and deal with these guys, if we can. Actually, no, they are a hostile force, not an enemy force. We can head up this way, see if we can catch those guys. So the siege is commencing. Great. Our siege weapons are in position down over here now. 50 days on that. And this should be a victory over the Northmen, freeing up all of these troops. In fact, to the point where these guys, they can start heading southward. Should be completely fine. Oh, these guys weren't... No, they were selected. Okay, good. So the Northmen are done. And these troops are going to head southward as well. Okay, it'll be a long time before that is really in a solid position. That's okay. How's our siege up here going? Oh, we're still gathering troops. Let's go ahead and walk in. Wonderful. This siege is now over. We'll just head in over here. Nice and quick. I'd love to catch this force. This guy's a jerk. This guy's a total jerk. This is the Duchy of Macron. How much do we care about this? Where even is this? Oh, down here. I mean, that's not that far away from our territory, or from our troops. Okay. Seems reasonably fine, honestly. I don't think that's a huge concern. We're going to send all of these troops. Instead of going over here, we're going to send them directly down over here. It'll take them a long, long time to get there. But they'll head on over. We need to wrap up this rebellion, for sure. And yeah, we're not surprised that his allies are joining the war. That was always going to happen. 5 months on this siege. And 11k troops, huh? Would you be willing to just white peace? They would. This guy can't join another faction for 5 years. Everyone else also can't join another faction for 5 years. Interesting, but I'd like to imprison them. Warrior lodges have completed up here. That's fantastic. We're going to then work on gathering halls. And our control is improving impressively over here, to the point where I actually want to move our marshal back to organizing levies right now. We need some levy reinforcement happening with what we've got going on. There's no doubt about that. Our rival lost a title, and that makes us happy. Great. We're at 67% war score. Ticking is in our favor, and we have multiple sieges that are getting close to finished. Not that one, but we have multiple sieges that are getting close to finished. So I think that we can wrap this war up very, very quickly indeed. We'll send these guys down over this way to get in position to fight this guy. He has 18,000 troops, and we will need to get there as quick as we can. And we'll see where his troops show up. We see these guys walking in over here, but they shouldn't get here in time to stop these guys. Excellent. So that puts us up to 73%. Now, if we go this way, we're going to get attacked by these guys, and then these guys will follow up. If we go this way, we're going to get attacked by these guys. We're going to order them to walk and hope that these guys are incompetent. They may be incompetent. That's the one that we just got. We don't care about that one. This one is these guys. Right. Why don't you make your way on over this way? This is a level 4 fort, so it's not going to be anytime soon that siege will finish. But we need to get out of this war. We're at 79% right now. And this is okay. We would like to get a few more occupations done. This one is 6 months away. Yeah. That's going to be a bit. We see these guys on their way in. These guys did walk by us, but they also attacked us. We're not surprised by this. As soon as we can, we're going to retreat. And that will be barely. We barely got a retreat there. We're going to get out of there, though. And that's great. So this guy has attacked over here, and he is sieging. He has 8 months left on that. Do we have any additional troops that we can raise? We can. We're going to raise them up here where they're a little safer. And it's going to be a while before they all get there. Okay. We're at 80% war score here. We would love to net a little bit more war score. Counselor died from his wounds. And this is a steward. So we will put in our niece here. Fantastic. And these guys are coming in over here. So we'll move these guys down to here to reinforce. Where's our retreat point? Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, sounds good. And these guys are making their way on in. This looks reasonably fine. 18k troops is not that scary, especially when you realize he's going to be taking a lot of attrition here. We just need to get reinforcements down into this area. So all of these guys that are currently over here, they all need to be told, you're not going to want to land over here. You're going to want to land over here instead. And once there, make your way up over this way. Not like that. Go up through the mountains. That'll do. Okay. We just won another siege. And that was, I believe, this location up here? Yes. What do these guys want to do next? Go after here? That's a fort level 6. I don't think that's useful. Fort level 3 down over here. Do it. We just need another 12% war score here. That'll be fine. This guy has a lot of sieging ahead of him. So we have some time at this point. But we don't have a huge number of troops over here right now. They're on their way, but it will definitely take them time. These guys, they want to come on down. This war is absolutely our focus now. This siege is unlikely to be productive for us. So let's look for another one. 5, 5. Fort level 3, but that's not great. Where's this guy's army? I don't see them right now. Let's just order these guys to head on over. We may get caught by his army. We'll keep an eye on that as best we can. We do have these reinforcements that are going to be arriving fairly soon. These guys are on their way in, and that's slightly concerning for us. Supplies here are fine. I'm content with this. We're 92%, and these guys should be almost in position, and they're not quite there. Only 7 more months at this point of ticking war score. 6 months? Okay. Yeah, he's winning these sieges. That's not shocking. This isn't a location that's in the war. Okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Just head south. Okay. We're going to group these together. We're going to back off a little bit. We need to get our troops in. I'd like to get these guys over this way. I hate these paths. Okay. Come on over. Yeah, see, this path is awful. We need to go something more like this. That'll do. We do have a learning perk available, and we're going to take sanctioned loopholes for our buy-claim interaction. Not like that's super useful, but we'll call that good. Okay. Any additional troops that we can get will raise over here. He's attempting to group up and chase us. Okay. So what we really need to do right now is we need to buy some time. These guys will come in over here, and these guys are going to come in over here. They can all reinforce from there. We're going to walk up this way and link up with these guys. He's going to catch us? How is he so fast? We were walking away a long time ago. He does catch us. And he's going to continue piling troops in, but we're going to retreat as soon as we can. Which will be any moment now. There we go. Now. We're getting out of there. These guys are going to go ahead and split. And we're going to be grouping up over here. Yes, we knew that we'd lose that battle. He finished up a siege. I'm just going to white piece this, I think. We need to get out of this. This is the current threat. He accepted the white piece. Betrothed can marry. We'll do it. Okay. So where are we retreating to? Oh, this is perfect. That's a really good retreat point. I like it a lot. We're just grabbing some supplies over here with these guys. They need additional supplies, or some of them do. And then this guy's just walking around over here. Now, his ticking war score hasn't kicked in just yet. These guys are unfortunately on the wrong side of their armies. But let's see here. They've got 17k versus our 19k. I think once we get our troops put together, we'll be okay. These guys are finishing their reinforce. Or rather, their resupply. We're going to move these guys over here. And I'm going to allow these gentlemen to just continue doing what they're doing for the time being. Okay, what are these fort levels? Level 3? And this one over here is level 3. Okay. He's walking around in these mountains and taking quite a lot of attrition. Losing supply. Look at this. These guys are heading south. We can maybe pick them off. And that's what we're going to do. Where's he going from here? He's just chilling. I'm not going to order anyone to move in just yet. Now, he is close here, but these guys are very far away. We're grouping up. And our troops will arrive shortly here. Come on, troops. You can get there. Any moment now. Any moment now. There we go. We're going to walk in over here. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we are going to deal with all of these guys. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I will see you all next time. That came out a little weird, didn't it? A little weird.